I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't want to make this video because um, it's going into a pretty dark area, really. But those of us who grew up in the 1970s and the 1960s, um, we um, we had this thing about this understanding that humanity was evolving and improving, and that we had left behind all of the barbaric and monstrous and terrible things that we used to do in the 16th and 14th century, and the barbarisms, the barbaric, and the witch hunts, and the demonic possessions and all sorts of that nonsense. And we thought, we leave all that behind. We've become civilized. We've become humane. The word humanity, human, what does it mean? It means humane, to be kind to your fellow mankind. It means to have some empathy and some respect for people of, like yourself and other people and your friends around you. And there was a, God, my shoulder's hurting today. There was a kind of disassociation between human beings and animals. There was a separation. There was a how do we put it? Things that you didn't talk about. There were. It was like a taboo subject. There was lots and lots of taboos. What example can I give you? Let's start with something very simple. There's a reason why people go to the toilet in private, and we don't do it in a field. Because there's almost this pretense, this illusion that we are not animals, and that we've become civilized, and we've become separate from the animal kingdom. There was this kind of unspoken rule about certain things that were considered to be animalistic or vicious or mean or just uncivil and rude, violation. There was a lot of people who would go, "Oh, you can't say that, you can't say that." Why do we wear clothes? Right. Human beings have created this situation where we have to clothe our bodies, and I used to think, it's because it's cold. This country's cold. We have to put clothing on, and there was this thing that you can't walk around naked. No, that's a serious taboo. You can't do that. And I used to wonder about this. I used to think about this, and it's respect. It's about, there were certain things that you just don't do in public. It was an understanding that many people had that it's not something to talk about, really. It was just how things were, and the church and the religion, I don't even go there, really, to be honest with you. But it's like it's been devolved. It's been discarded, those values, that pretense, that thing that human beings are separate from the animal kingdom is being slowly chipped away, and we were also, a lot of the movies that we would see, there was this movie called Soylent Green, and there's also lots of talk about dystopia and things like that. And at the time, it's all fiction, you know, it's all fiction, you just fantasy, you know. Oh my God, oh, that would be horrible, wouldn't it, to live in a world like that? But I had some shocks recently when I found out what was going on in Second Life. That there was actually cannibalism in it. Oh my God! There was this. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about this, but there's this person. She said it's raining feet. There's all these feet on the floor now. When that incident happened a few days ago, and there was this feet lying around, I thought, where the hell did they come from? Where the hell is he? I mean, this is, to me, it makes me feel sick. It really does. I mean, it is a mental illness that's happening, that's propagating through these modern times in these virtual worlds. It's like, oh God, how do you put it? I mean, some of this stuff, if it happened in real physical world, these people would be sent to mental institutions, and they would be injected with medications, and they would be in serious trouble. But it goes on in these frigging virtual worlds. It is a mental illness. It is It is a degradation of humanity, human beings, and their self-respect, all their social evolution that we've gone through to get us to a point where we are supposed to be more empathic and social and less animalistic and less cruel and all that. It's a devolution. It is the opposite of evolution. Evolution is to move forward, to advance, to improve. Devolution is going back downhill again. Right. So, me being a spiritualist person, it really does make me feel sick that I am starting to see fiction become reality in a way. It's not so much that it's in the physical world, or is it? I mean, I don't even want to ask the question. You know, I really don't want to know. But I understand that there are certain cultures in the physical world that do actually do this horrible thing, cannibalistic. It is a degrading thing. But when you see this happening in the virtual world, how does it affect our children? I mean, it is corruption. It is corruption of the deepest, most sacred aspects of being human, being humane. Anyway, that's it. I'm done talking about that.